Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Johan Zarco confirming he will leave Pramac Ducati Racing at the end of the 2023 season. Now, to be fair, Zarco is one of the elder statesmen in MotoGP and definitely one of the elder statesmen in the Ducati camp when you look at all the young talent that is around him. Now, ever since Marco Bezzecchi was rumoured to go to Pramac Ducati Racing, Zarco had to be on the lookout for new options and a new team. And, you know, it came very clear that Ducati were offering Zarco just a 1-year deal with a couple of years in Superbike after that. Now, that is not a bad deal, to be fair, Joe, at the age he is, where he is. You know, when you look at how the Ducati is running a World Superbike, you know, there's a chance of winning races and being a world champion. But Honda were offering him a lot of money. They were offering him a 2-year deal with an option of a third, and as well then World Superbikes. Now, okay, Honda World Superbikes isn't going well. Honda MotoGP is not going well, but Zarco has an awful lot of information in his head about the Ducati, how it works. You know, he was one of their valuable, I will call it a development rider and not a test rider. You know, he was taking the test riders' confirmations and developing it into the race riders. He is definitely faster than Michele Pirro. So he was being able to give it more relevance on testing and developing that parts or bringing new parts or innovations to the track. This is why I think this is such a great coup for Honda. You know, I think they were giving him an open checkbook. You write whatever you want on it and we will bring you across. And the other thing as well is that we knew and know he's going to LCR because Luca Cecchinello said on Saturday morning on the grid that he had made an offer to Johan Zarco and he's waiting for his management team. Zarco then turned around and said that he has 2 offers on the table and he's going to decide and he will release it after the Grand Prix on Sunday, which he did. I personally think this isn't a massive deal for Honda, if I'm very honest. I think it will help Honda understand the fundamentals of bike development. They don't have a good bike developer at the moment. They had Rins, they didn't use them. Hopefully Honda will learn the lesson and use Zarco, which I do think they will. I do think it's quite funny though, because, you know, Zarco was given the same treatment as Jack Miller towards the end of his career. You know, they would only give Jack a 1-year contract. Last year, this is why he chose to leave and go to KTM. Everyone thought he was crazy. You know, he's having a bit of crack and a bit of fun over there. He's definitely developing the bike. Good relationship with Brad Binder and the rest of the KTM team there. Will this be the same for Johan Zarco? I think he probably has a really good chance in it. I think Honda are waking up. I think they're going to start looking at their engineering. I don't think they're just going to leave it to Japanese engineering for next year. So I think it'll definitely be very interesting to see what goes on. But this is one of the seats that I think was a linchpin to silly season. We do know now that Valentino Rossi has said and Marco Bezzecchi have said that they would prefer to stay in the VR46 team, or Valentino would prefer him to stay in VR46, and Bezzecchi was kind of saying, I want to stay in VR46 also. I majorly think that this is more so that VR46 want to control Bezzecchi's contract and not give Ducati the option to control Bezzecchi's contract. So this, I think, could open up the door to Franco Morbidelli getting the Pramac Racing seat for Ducati. And then I also think Tony Arbolino is due to re-sign for Mark VDS for next season, so I think it could actually be Jake Dixon could be in line to get the Grassini seat. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Zarco leaving Pramac Ducati Racing to go to Honda? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.